Hello, Ashley here with Tolton Art. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you couldn't tell from the title, we're going to be talking about Instagram because it is the man, the myth, the legend, the thing that we're all trying to master. It's a beast of its own. So let's just dive into it. Okay, so let me preface this with the fact that depending on when you're watching this, whether it's 2024, which is when this video is releasing, or if you happen to watch it years from now, things change. The algorithm is always going to change. And I say this because I'm going to give you the best advice for now, but I know one of the things that frustrates people a lot is the fact that the algorithm changes. So what maybe was working really well for you 3 months ago, all of a sudden has just killed your reach. And that's really frustrating. I get it. But to some extent, that is the nature of social media. So the best thing I can tell you is you just have to come to terms with every 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you might have to game plan. And that's never going to change. That is the nature of the beast. So you might as well enjoy it. Tips to help you with that: look at your analytics. Analytics can be really helpful. As the algorithm changes, it can keep you on track and aware of what the algorithm, aka your audience, is enjoying. Say you have something for 3 months that's working phenomenally. Great. Do that. And then you start to notice a big drop off. Well, that's when you would look at your analytics and then kind of reevaluate and then take that into the next 3 months. But I'll dive in full details in a bit. I just wanted to let you know that I think the sooner you can come to terms in your own mind with the fact that the algorithm will always change, you're always going to have to be learning and readjusting. The sooner you come to terms with that, the more you can just enjoy the whole process and just accept it for what it is. Okay? I know that might sound a little cold. I'm sorry, but that is just the truth of it. Just enjoy the change. Okay, so let's dive into some of my top tips for Instagram. One of the big things that has changed is in regards to giveaways. So in the past, people would give and post these giveaways as a way of getting a lot of people to come to their page and then tag all their friends and share it to their story and blah, blah, blah. That used to work. Yes, very well. It does not. They have changed what their algorithm sees, and it sees that as I forget the exact term, but basically it's like false advertisement and false promotion, which they considered spammy. So that's a no-go. No more giveaways. It's bad. All bad. They're gonna absolutely block your reach with that. Which leads me into this kind of idea of them addressing spam. They are locking down hard on that. And I don't blame them. The entire policy on spam has changed. That includes things like if you post in your captions, write the word carrot and I'll send you my link to this free PDF that I have. Spammy and false promotion. If you have other accounts that go and like your post, false promotion. So the underlying theme of this is they're trying to not punish, that's too aggressive, diminish spammy posts. And they're really trying to promote organic, honest growth. So the best thing right now that you can be doing is to just post your content and leave it. Don't like it. Don't, share it to friends. Don't do anything. Just see organically what happens. Okay? So my next tip for you is in regards to your analytics. I want you to look back at the last 3 months and 6 months, but 3 months probably is better, especially if you're posting every day. If you're not posting every day, look at 6 months. So look at this 3-month window in your analytics, and I want you to find the best performing reels and posts. Whatever content it was, that obviously outperformed the rest. Look at that and then recreate it. That increased reach is Instagram telling you that people liked it. So take what did well and recreate it with all following posts. The next thing to really look at, which is difficult, is if in general you're not reaching the amount of people that you want to reach. So if you're creating the same style content and you're not reaching the number of people that you want to, this is going to sound really blunt, and I apologize, but it's the truth. Then your content probably isn't that good. It's not that maybe the artwork isn't that good. It's something about the delivery is not catching the audience. So if you're not reaching the people you want, you need to change your content style. Go look at the inspiration tab, go look at other artists and try recreating what they've done. If you have stuck to a same style, then you need to branch out and try other things. And maybe look at 4 or 5 different styles of presenting your artwork and your content and cycle through those. And then after 3 months, look at the following tip and see which ones performed the best and kind of take that as to help you narrow down and, follow a path to identify what your audience kind of wants to see and how they want it to be presented to them. Ultimately, reevaluation and reanalyzing what's going on in your analytics is going to be really beneficial. Every 3 months, I would kind of check in and reestablish what's going well and then follow that path. The last thing for you is to post consistently, but only as much as the quality remains high. So there's kind of a scale to this because you want to post as much as you can because inevitably the more you post, the more chances you have of reaching people. However, if you're posting so much that the quality of your content is going down and now people come across your content and they're like, I don't really like that, it's not serving you. So if the best you can do, your best content is posting twice a week, I can promise you that's going to be better than posting 7 days a week and only 2 of them are actually high quality. High quality is so important, and 80% of your content is high quality and 20% isn't. It's probably going to be fine. Honestly, you're going to have enough that people like that if they post something you don't like, they're like, oh, it's just like, a bad day. But if it's the opposite and it's 20% high quality, 80% low quality, people are going to pick up on that, and that is going to definitely hurt your reach. Okay, I lied. This is actually my last tip. So remember, above all, this is a social platform. It is not a marketing platform. It is not Facebook Marketplace. This is a social platform. You are meant to be social. So interact with people, talk to people, like posts, share posts, enjoy the interactions that you get with people. And yeah, I know it can be difficult to remember that there are people on the other end of their phone looking at it, but yeah, just interact with people. It also, to me, makes it way more enjoyable because you're just connecting with more people all over the world, and I think that's pretty cool. So, okay, that's a wrap on this video. Thank you so much for joining. If you got anything out of it, make sure to like and subscribe. I do put out a lot of business information as well as cool, hopefully cool, art, painting, tips and videos and time lapses. So if you subscribe, you get to see all of that. But as always, thank you so much for joining, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.